Hey, everybody. I wanted to come on here and just share a few thoughts. And as you can see, I'm in a new location, so excited about that and looking forward to the new year. Tomorrow will be New Year's Eve at the time of this recording. And I just want to say thank you to each one of you who has followed me on YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, Instagram, different social media platforms. Thank you so much for your support and for following much of my journey. And, here we are near the end of 2021. Where have this year gone by? It literally has flown by for many of us, and we are moving into 2022. And one of the things I just wanted to share with all of my followers and my listeners is, we are like layers of onion that are having so many things peeled away from us to help us to step in our true authentic self and understanding of who we are and what our purpose is and be able to stand in it. It's actually really incredible and amazing, yet it can be very painful at the same time, especially when so much of what we've known, what has been our foundation, what has been, what we have put our faith and trust in is seemingly ripped out from underneath us. And so we've had so much of these different things happen that our tendency often is, as we come to these realizations and come to this consciousness, that we want to tell others about our journey and tell others about what we are going through. And that is okay, of course. But what we often find is that many times we don't get the acceptance of it that we thought we would. And there's a couple of different reasons for that I want to share with you today that hopefully are of encouragement, our motivation, as we're all looking to understand ourselves better, to move forward in our lives, and to be motivated to move forward with those things. And so, when we realize and understand what's going on, I think it helps us to at least to be able to put our finger on it and be able to move forward with that understanding. We want to share that with others, though, don't we? And what it comes down to, that we're having to realize and understand that if it seems like other people don't have the same belief system that we do, if it seems like other people are not waking up to the realization of what's really going on, they believe something else is going on, they believe an alternate reality, they believe a different dimension than we do, whatever it is, we often have been programmed to try to tell them and talk them out and help them to be able to come with us because we get so excited about the truths that we have, and this is what it is, that we want to share with other people. But we don't have to do that so much anymore. That is changing. The timelines are changing. So much is changing because that type of consciousness of needing to take someone else with us, of noticing that all of our friends are in the third dimension, actually is a recognition for us to look on the inside and realize of work that we need to do, of attachments that we have, that we are attached so much so to the third dimension that we're continuing to live and even hold on to friends and people and be surrounded by people who are in that dimension who don't necessarily hold our same belief system. And that's okay. It's totally okay. Everybody's in a different part of their journey. And coming to realize that we don't have to have the same belief system is something that in the long run is actually freeing, because we're not trying to hold on and try to tell and get all of our friends to believe a certain thing. You see, I'll never forget, a few years ago, I pastored a church. And the several of the people in the congregation, it was a rather legalistic, old school, stuck in a rut church. It was very difficult for to really to try to take the congregation, as small as it was, to understand how they were literally killing themselves as a church because of some of the attitudes and practices that they were doing and perpetrating. And I remember how some of the people that went to that church, members of that church, how they were so concerned about their neighbors and the children in the neighborhood that might have used a cuss word, that it was more important for them to stop the car and to teach that child never to use a cuss word again than to actually show that child love that they may never have experienced before, or maybe even find out why that child was having a bad day or anything like that. It was literally like the desire was to reform the earth and get everybody to be all lockstep into the belief system, make everybody Christian, make everybody believe the same thing. And so we can all feel comfortable living how we are, comfortable in our beliefs and all those type of things. And you see, the focus became on the other person. It became on that child who cussed, rather than why does that bother me that a child cussed? At the end of the day, why does that really bother me? It's a good question for all of our viewers to ask. Why does it bother you when a child or adult or anybody else cusses? Why does what anybody else do really bother you? And the answer that often comes, well, it's not right. Well, it's against the Bible. Well, it's against this. It's it's not how we do things. It's not what my mama taught me. And again, have you done the research and really found out, is that really correct? Does the Bible really say those things? Because I can guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, a lot of the things like that, it's not in the Bible. It doesn't say that you can't curse, you can't cuss. That's a whole topic that's very, very controversial that I don't even really want to get in all the way, but it's not what it has become, particularly here in the South and the North Carolina region. It's a big thing for some people where they can literally want to go to battle over it. And you know what? It's okay, because that's where those people's journey are. They need to go into it. They need to live into that, need to understand that. But here's the key problem with all of those in the example that I use. When you're so focused on other people, you stop living. You stop living your life and doing the things that you need to do, standing in your purpose, being who you need to be, because you're focused on getting everybody else fixed. And so as we are coming to consciousness and going through ascension, Kyle Cease, I was listening to him this morning. He actually mentioned this, how as we are ascending and all these things, that we are actually realizing and understanding that it's not important for other people to believe the same things that we do. It's not our job to wake them up. It's our job to do what we're supposed to be doing. It's our job to be standing in our power. It's our job to be awake. And it doesn't matter if nobody else is doing it, as long as you are doing it, as long as I am doing it, as long as we are loving, as long as we are doing our part to raise the vibrations, to send love, to have the healthiest mindset as possible, then that's all that matters. What the other guy is doing does not matter. As a business owner, it is so easy to look at what your competition is doing, what another business is doing. How are they? It doesn't matter. Some of my customers might go to another business. That's their prerogative if they want to do that. They can do that. That is up to them. It's totally all right. But if I am chasing birds, then I'm getting sidetracked. Jim Rohn would often talk about that. I'm getting sidetracked from my purpose. once we understand this, it actually helps us with our mental health to really understand and move forward, not having to control other people, not needing to change them, um, letting them live their lives according to what they believe they're supposed to do. And when we do that, that frees us up to ultimately love ourselves, take care of us. Because I don't know about you, but I'm a full time job. So, um, and then the other thing I just want to talk to you about as we're moving into the new year, it's a great time to focus on your health. I am a health and wellness coach. I personally lost 110 pounds using these Herbalife products in about 14 months. I'm working on losing just a little bit of weight again, um, dropping a little bit of pounds, just getting some new results. But I am would be so happy to be able to coach you and help you. I will drop a link to my website. You can message me, follow me on social media, and I can help you to be able to get a discount on these amazing products. Get started on your journey as you're jumping into those New Year's resolutions. It's a great time to get focused. In 2022, take the zero on. It's 222. It's going to be an amazing year. I feel it in my bones already. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Um, because 222, the number synchronization of 222, lets you know that good things are to come, that you are on the right path. And that is just amazing confirmation just to help us to understand, it's been a long journey. The last 2 years it's felt like a long journey. So much has happened. So much has changed all the way around the world. It's going to continue to do so. Hang in there. Um, the best is yet to come. You're on the right track. 222. It's going to be an amazing year. So looking forward to that. If I can encourage you in any way, feel free to reach out to me on any of my platforms. Like I said, I'm going to drop them below. Like this video, if you would like to, feel free to share it. Let people know that my channels are out here and available. I hope you all have an amazing and incredible day. Remember, you are amazing. You came to this earth to fulfill an amazing purpose. You are to be here right now to be part of this amazing awakening, this amazing realization, this consciousness that has come to us. Have a great day.